and preparing for battle. Each guy with his own approach to getting ready for what should be an excellent matchup. Hi, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports NBA action. It's coming up. This is Brian Anderson. With me, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. And reporting courtside, it's Allie LaForce. Both teams tonight dealing with some injuries. Here's a look at who is out for the evening.
And some uncertainty arises when both teams are missing players. Who is better able to weather the storm and take care of business?
So a look at the starters for the Pacers. On the wings, Nesmith and Mathurin. Then there's Andrew Nembhard. Then it's Pascal Siakam. And it's Huff in at the 5. And for the Rockets, KD and Smith, the lengthy duo at forward. Josh Okogie is out there with Amin Thompson. And it's Şengün in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And due to some injuries, we're not seeing these teams at full strength, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., some adjustments have been made. And, you know, if the players stepping in can be effective enough, they might just earn an increased role on their team moving forward.
The confidence that Durant has in his three-point shot is something special. He doesn't doubt his selections at all.
Inside, here's Mathurin. Collects the 2 points near the hoop.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Smith passes to Şengün. Houston working the ball around. From the arc. And it's Thompson that time on the assist by Durant.
A confident shot from Amin. I mean, when he trusts his J, Thompson is that much more difficult to check.
Now here's Nesmith. Takes the 3. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Şengün. On target from range.
Well, Şengün can be choosy at the arc. So when he does take these shots, he means business.
And you watch Alperen Şengün. He's a beast on the blocks, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., he throws his weight around, but what separates him is his skill. Against the best post defenders in the league, he comes up with creative ways to score.
Here's Nesmith. Lays it up and banks it in. Nesmith's got 5 points.
And it comes off a good pass. Clearly, Mathurin has been well coached on when to give it up.
Here's Okogie. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Ime Udoka. We got to talking about Pascal Siakam. I'll be honest, I love his game, coach said. We have to look for ways to stop him. I'm hopeful we can disrupt his rhythm and push him off his spots. So not letting Pascal get what he wants is the game plan here. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Here's Nembhard. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And he slams it in one-handed.
Yeah, this is how impactful Mathurin can be in close. He loves jamming it home.
The 3, Smith. And Houston, another 3. Pacers trail by 6. Here's Nembhard. Pass to Mathurin. There's the 3. Not going to go that time. The Rockets have gone 6 of 7 and looking good. Count that one. 5 points in the game.
Inside, Durant's scoring instincts take over, helping him find a path to that difficult shot.
Here's Nembhard. And he dunks it down.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
Shepard, he's checked in for Houston. Pacers trail by 9. Outside Nesmith. Nembhard, a screen on Thompson. Pass to Siakam. The three ball. Knocks down the long J.
And just so accurate off the pass. I mean, I love whenever Siakam decides to go right up with it like that.
And last season, the Pacers started the playoffs with home court advantage for the first time in over a decade, Graham.
Yeah, the 4th seed in the East, BA. And with a blend of youth and experience on the roster, this is a team built to win now and into the future.
Siakam outside. Outside Neesmith. Pass to Siakam. It's rebounded by Şengün. The Rockets lead by 8. And here's Shepherd for 3. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Shepherd's got 5.
Well, this is Shepherd's shot. The defense can't afford to give him this much separation.
There's Neesmith with the 3. And it doesn't fall for him. Made 2, missed 2 now. Outside Durant to the inside. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Here's Siakam. After the basket by Houston. Up and over Smith. And Indiana misses again. And the Rockets with possession. They're on a 20-7 run, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Smith. Houston making some changes. Adams checked in for Smith. Tate comes in for Durant. And Holiday subbed in for Amen Thompson. And Houston making a change here. Davison's checked in. There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter here. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
Back to Şengün. Pass to Davison. Three-pointer. Hits a three-pointer.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the 3.
Here's Shepherd. And here's Jackson. Adams covering. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Matthews. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Davison. Pass to Adams. From downtown. No luck on that one. And so it's Houston up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. Tough to run with them. They get the ball up the court so fast. More 2K action in just a moment. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And I just love playing on teams like this, passing teams. You can tell they really like playing with each other, and hopefully they keep this up.
And the Pacers looking at who they've got. Jackson out there with Walker. Then it's Shepherd. Then there's T.J. McConnell. And it's Matthews in at the small forward position. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks a lot. There's a resemblance in Alperen Şengün's game. Coach Udoka said he's got a little bit of Joker in him. That's the first thing you'll see. Şengün acknowledged the comparison, adding our passing skills and touch under the rim is similar, but Joker is like monster level. I want to get to that level. Guys, back to you.
He is on the rise. Thank you, Allie. And so McConnell will bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. They trail by 16.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
And left no doubt with that one, Grant. Crawford's checked in for Eason. Then for Indiana, Pascal Siakam. He's checked in for Walker. Neesmith comes in for Matthews. And Andrew Nembhard subbed in for Shepherd. Now here's Şengün. He's got 5. Drops in the 3.
Showing his confidence. Şengün taking the shot the moment he has the ball.
Nembhard outside. Jackson the screen. Lets the 3 fly. And Indiana misses again.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Pass to Şengün. Back to Adams. Here's Crawford. Another 3 from Houston.
If you're not right up there on him, oh, he's going to make you pay.
Siakam outside. Now Neesmith. Lets it fly. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Oh, that's a shot he's got to hit. Brick.
Houston working the ball around. And here's Tate outside. Fires in the triple.
Not the best three-point shooter in the league, but he's got enough skill that you can't just let him fire it up.
And the Rockets have had success adding veteran leadership to their young roster, RJ.
And that's a great lesson in roster building. It's always beneficial to have adults in the room, experienced guys who can set positive examples for younger players.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. Houston making some changes. Smith, he's checked in for Adams. Durant comes in for Tate. And it's Amin Thompson in for Crawford. Huff's checked in for Indiana. Now here's McConnell. Still no points. To the wing, right side. Siakam, the pass to Nembhard. Shot clock at 6. Here's McConnell. And he buries his first look.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And it's Houston's ball. They're on a 14-5 run. Durant for 3. Good. And the assist goes to Şengün. Şengün's got 3 assists now in this one.
No hesitation from the swing man. Durant has such confidence shooting off the catch. Tremendous.
Pass to Siakam. Outside Neesmith. And he converts the layup. Neesmith's got 7.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Siakam, no good.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
And here's Shepherd for 3. And Houston, another 3.
Well, a pure shooter, Reed Shepherd, is someone you want taking jumpers.
Siakam looking it over. Soft touch off the glass. 5 points in the game.
It's fun for us to sit back and watch him go to work. But that's our job, not the defense's. They left him too open on that play.
Houston making some changes. Adams comes in for Şengün. And Okogie is subbed in for Shepherd. And the Pacers also making a change. Mathurin's checked in for McConnell. Adams, shot's good.
Expanding his game a little more. When Adams is making this, it has to help his confidence.
For Indiana, they've gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Outside Mathurin. Puts one up from 19. Yep, count it. Mathurin's gotten 3 of his 4 shots to fall, hitting 75%. Here's Durant, and Durant with the big finish.
Oh, absolutely aggressive move by Durant, taking it right to the hole with authority.
Indiana's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Outside Mathurin, puts up a 3. And here's Siakam for 3. Can't connect. Now 2 of 6 for the game. Siakam's gone 2 for 6 from the floor so far. Thompson passes to Adams. The 3 is up. And there's Durant. That one's good. On the assist by Adams. Durant's got 13.
Capable of scoring from any area. Love when Durant takes charge and dominates like this.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Nembhard. 3-pointer. He drops it from range.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Yeah, what an athlete Smith is. Excellent at rising up to punch it home.
And the foul on Jabari Smith. That's his first foul.
Houston foul. Jabari Smith. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Nembhard against Thompson. The shot by Nembhard, no good. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. It's Houston running away with it. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks so much, Rick. What did you think of your team's offensive execution in the first half?
We got to get it moving more. We got to get it driven more. They're very physical. You're trying to run plays. They blow all that stuff up. And so bottom line with our offense, we got to get some more stops. That'll help our offense.
Defense leads to offense. Thanks, Coach.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're thinking about the shot. One more time, a round of applause for the participants.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
And it's a role we don't always see him in, but he's done a great job tonight getting the rest of his team involved.
All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Thanks. Well, this new three-point era started with Stephen Curry, and it's really in the last decade that we're seeing the long-distance game extend to the center position. You look at the list of recent champions, it seems it's also not a luxury, but a necessity to have a paint presence who can also stretch the floor from deep.
A nightmare to contain. All right, Shams, appreciate the report. Inside, Smith and Şengün. Thompson out there with Josh Okogie, and it's Durant in at the three. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, Brian. Well, the Pacers are moving as one. Coach Rick Carlisle said the thing I love about this team is that we're a true team. We're a group that needs each other. We work at communication. We're collaborative. We make sure our guys have a voice, and we're all in it together. Back to you, BA.
They win by committee. Thank you very much for the report, Allie.
And this is big for Thompson's confidence. He needs to keep hitting from downtown.
Nembhard, good. Nembhard's got 9.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Here's Okogie. Drains the triple.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's going to make you pay.
And probably one of the least favorite opponents to take on around the league, the Houston Rockets.
Yeah, they're so well coached. They're physical. They're aggressive defensively. They're monsters on that glass. They'll take something out of it.
From deep three-point range, Şengün, no good. For Indiana, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. And Nesmith gets it to go.
Oh, explosive crossover. How's that for a move?
The Rockets have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Durant for 3. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes. Great recognition of the mismatch, abusing the smaller defender. Poor guy.
Smith, no good. The Pacers have got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. To the middle. Here's Huff. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
And there's Smith. That one's good. On the assist from Durant.
You know, Smith came into the league as a capable and confident shooter off the catch.
No one covering. Give him 8 points now.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And the three-pointer goes.
And he likes to be the answer guy. Smith with a huge response 3.
While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Houston working the ball around. For three, Durant. Another three from Houston.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Now here's Matherin. He's got 6. And he throws it down with one hand.
And what you like about Matherin, he brings the energy.
Here's Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
He was gripping the rock on the way to the slam.
No way he was going to get stripped on that one. We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter. Outside Nesmith. Siakam outside. From outside, off the mark. The Rockets have gotten 7 of their first 11 attempts to go in this half. You know, Grant, for a guy who started playing basketball at age 17, Siakam has put together quite the resume.
Yeah, B.A. Pascal is a champion. He's got multiple All-Star and All-NBA selections, and one of the great developmental stories when you think about his discovery through basketball without borders.
And it's Matherin missing. And so Thompson will bring it up for the Rockets from deep three-point land. Okogie's shot is off.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
From behind the arc. Pure from three-point range. Okogie's got 9 points.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Siakam outside. Outside Matherin. Okogie pulls down the board.
Now, I understand that that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
Yes, certain nights, Siakam takes over. He's been aggressive here from the tip.
He rifled that one in from distance. He's got 14.
That's not really a shot, but hey, he made it look that way.
And here's Siakam for 3. That's his 6th miss now, 5 of 11. Puts up a deep 3. Can't hit that one. Nembhard, right side. With 1 on the clock. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for the Rockets. He's found his range, hitting. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for the Pacers, Siakam and Jackson playing together in the front court. Shepard is out there with T.J. McConnell, and it's Walker in at the 3 spot. The Pacers shooting a fantastic 57%. Here's McConnell. The Rockets pull it in.
It is a shame to see a high percentage look go to waste. You'll be hearing about this one in the locker room, I'm sure.
Tate's shot is off. Down low. Here's Walker. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
And such a strong guy. Walker could live in the paint.
And here's Tate outside. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the 3.
Walker for 3. It's hauled in by Houston. Adams has got 4 rebounds now. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Banked it in off the glass. Walker's got 4 points this quarter.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
The Pacers have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Siakam gets the bucket.
Inside, Siakam gets the better of the defense using his agility, clearing himself a path to a shot.
And out of bounds, the Pacers will take it.
Pacers ball.
Houston making some changes. Smith, he's checked in for Green. And it's Davison in for Holiday. The Pacers also with a sub. Huff's checked in. McConnell looking around to the paint. Here's Siakam. And Indiana misses again. Houston has gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. Pass to Shepherd. The three. Sinks it from distance.
This is why Shepherd is in this league, because of his ability to take over games with his scoring.
Siakam against Smith. Siakam gets the bucket. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And here's Shepherd for three. And Houston another three.
Shepherd is good at measuring the defense. He knows his passes are coming his way if he has space to shoot.
Pass to Shepherd. Walker sets a screen. Back to McConnell. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. The Rockets have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. McConnell passes to Huff. Siakam in the post. He's against Smith. And the basket by Siakam.
And just a straight baller move from Siakam. I mean, shrugging off the coverage and keeping his focus on that basket.
Adams, the pass to Davison. Fires the three. The offensive rebound. Outside Tate. Fires from deep. Counted from distance.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
Here's Davison.
2 minutes.
Beyond the arc. Hits the trifecta.
Davison.
1:56 left in the final quarter. Now here's McConnell. He's guarded closely. And it's Shepherd missing. The Rockets have gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in this fourth quarter. Smith outside. And here's Tate outside. And Houston another three. Indiana has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Rockets.
In today's game, you need to shoot it well from 3. That was the difference maker.
Exactly. And the defense didn't rotate out quickly enough to disrupt their shooters.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Kevin Durant.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker. Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
And here's Shepherd for 3. Oh, he's been lethal. Connecting again, making him 9 for 9.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Pass to Shepherd. Houston working the ball around. From deep, Davison. That's good.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Now here's Siakam. Up and over Smith. Takes a big high bounce and goes in.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
It's a shame, really. If they've been playing like this last quarter, they might be in a different situation right now.
The baseline J. It's hauled in by Houston. Launches it from deep. Offline. And so Houston takes this one by a big margin. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. And we present the player of the game, Reed Shepherd.